Welcome. How does science explain the soul? Anomalous at best. Here is a slightly better description, in plain English. If you want to know more, subscribe and check out my other videos. At the end of this journey, we arrive where all paths converge, at the realization that body, spirit, and science are not separate domains but facets of one unified system. Integration is the art of remembering that unity. It is the moment when the data of science and the devotion of spirit meet in the living experience of being human. We have explored the paradox of knowledge and meaning, the ancient maps of energy, the neurological symphony, and the electromagnetic body, each a doorway into the same truth, that life is coherence in motion. The unified human is not an ideal, it is a state of awareness. It is the recognition that every thought alters chemistry, every emotion shapes the field, every breath recalibrates the system. The body is not a vessel for consciousness, it is consciousness expressed in form. The heart's rhythm, the brain's waves, the gut's intuition, the cell's light, all are frequencies of the same melody. When they align, we experience harmony. When they fragment, we experience dissonance. Healing, then, is not repair but remembrance, the restoration of coherence across scales. Science now confirms what mystics have always known: coherence is measurable. Heart rate variability reveals emotional balance, neural synchronization reflects clarity, biophoton emissions mirror vitality. These are not abstractions, they are the fingerprints of integration. When the system is unified, the body radiates order, the mind perceives clearly, and the spirit feels connected. The unified human is not a theory, it is a living state of resonance. Integration also extends beyond the individual. The electromagnetic fields that surround us interact with those of others, creating networks of coherence. Compassion, empathy, and presence are not just moral virtues, they are energetic phenomena. When we align with others in resonance, we amplify coherence collectively. The unified human is therefore not solitary, it is relational. We are nodes in a vast web of energy, each influencing and being influenced by the whole. This understanding transforms how we live. It invites us to treat the body not as machinery but as music, the mind not as master but as translator, the spirit not as abstraction but as frequency. It teaches that health is harmony, that awareness is alignment, and that consciousness is the field in which all things arise. The unified human is both scientist and mystic, both observer and participant, both matter and meaning. As we close this series, remember that integration is not a destination but a practice, a daily tuning of the system. Every breath is an opportunity to restore coherence, every act of kindness is a ripple of resonance, every moment of awareness is a bridge between worlds. The languages of body, spirit, and science are not competing dialects, they are harmonies of the same song. So let this be the final note: you are not a collection of parts, nor a sum of systems. You are a field of living intelligence, luminous and interconnected, speaking in many languages but singing one melody, the melody of life itself.